Have you ever danced with the devil by the poolside in the pale moonlight?
Hello there, this is Darth Rabbit 07 come to you today with another quick review. Yesterday afternoon, on the first day, full day down here at Carolina Beach, the good, the bad, the awesome, also known as my good pal Jimmy, sent me a very, very awesome pickup. It's the R-46A Vexo Prominon alternative. It's the blue and gold Batman transformer, and it's like a crossover that they did, and I'm excited and stoked to have it. Thanks again to Jimmy for sending that to me down here on vacay over the Easter holiday. Hope y'all are having a safe time with your friends and family everywhere, guys. Thank you again, Jimmy. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Also down below, check out Jimmy's channel, guys. He totally rocks and has great content. Thank you again. Let's turn us around, take a closer look at this Batman transformer. And here's R-46A Vexo Prominon alternative on the turntable. They've got a black and yellow version. This is the blue and yellow and the gray, like the traditional, you know, like Batman colors. Little wraparound art there. Back of the box, top of the box, and the bottom of the box. I missed out on this altogether when it first came out, both the black version and the blue version, and I'm so grateful that Jimmy had it as a part of his game, and people didn't want it, so I was like, hey, if you can part with it, you know how much you do. And now I got it here, and I thank Jimmy so much for allowing me to get this off of him. And now I've got an awesome Batman figure, and the Joker is coming up next. Can't remember the designation of that, but we'll get to that later. And out of the box and on the turntable, here are the contents that was in said box there. You have the main part of the figure there, and I just knocked my camera around like a stooge there. But it looks like you could do like a Batman submarine out of this pretend thing or whatever, since I'm at the beach or what have you. Or you can even do that, you know, future Batman Beyond-esque kind of, you know, hover car or whatever. It's really, really nice. And then you just extend these little pieces out here to the sides right here, and you can do this as well. But then it's got these other little pieces that are underneath that you can add on and make it more Batwing-esque, just like so. And it looks like an upside down Batarang right now, or you can stretch it out and turn it into like the Batarang flying machine that it's meant to be. And that just looks so much like a Batarang that you could throw. It just looks really, really cool. Wouldn't never throw that. You spin them on out. You do wing configurations however you want to do it. And you got some landing gear there on the bottom to land on. You got visible robot on the bottom, and I think I'll do it like this for most of the time's sake, but that just looks really, really, really flipping awesome. Love to get a Batmobile version of this eventually or whatever. You do have a cape to add on to him. It's got the wire in it, the bendy wire in it. You get some instructions there on how to transform him. It's not going to be all that hard, I don't think, but I just love crossover figures. It doesn't matter if it's third party or first party. I really do love crossover, like, you know, Batman gets a transformer and he transforms into a Batwing or a flying Batmobile or however you want to see fit there. So there's your instructions for that, and a nice collectible card with some stat points there, and you can see his attributes. Just really, really cool. I like when it's credit card stock like that. It's not cheap, and really, really rocks. I'm gonna put the cape away so it doesn't fly away. It's a little breezy out here where I'm at today. Here on the beach, it's actually beach over here on this side, and then Martian Inlet over here, and it's just been the bestest weather for an Easter holiday. I remember going to North Myrtle when I was a kid with my grandmother and freezing my tail off, and it's been really, really nice here. That water's still cold, but I'm still going to swim between the laps here in just a moment. Then we will get into this a little bit more in depth here, and that's about going to do it for the vehicle mode. Let's get him into his robot mode and take a closer look there. I gotta say, guys, I really do love this Batman, but right over there in the background as I was in between transforming, here comes a duck out of nowhere. That was totally random. I'm gonna put up some pictures right here and let you see my duck as I was doing this. And just wow, I'm so grateful that, you know, I was allowed to buy this and the Joker from Jimmy. I'm a sucker for crossover transformers, and you know, this thing is not all that hard to transform. instructions are fair and helping, and I probably got something, you know, out of configuration or whatnot. I love his little arm blades that you can get out of the wings there, and I like how that stores up that way, and you can have those out there or whatnot and have that going on. Now his articulation is it's okay. Like you can get this arm all the way around, and it's just like the big whole clunky shoulder thing there. You can get it up high and whatnot. MMC does a spectacular job getting things to articulate. You got wrist rotation there. You got the fingers and stuff. I see. Actually, he's got a separate finger, and then he's got the 3 fingers, but he's got that pegged in there right now with the arm and whatnot. Love that you get that all the way around. You got a double joint there at the elbow. It's really ambitious little effort that you got going into that articulation there. And out again, he hit his head. His head you can get all the way around, just like so. He's got some down, some attitude and whatnot. I like the head mold in and of itself there. It's pretty nice. If I can just get this thing to autofocus here. And the paintwork used on it is really top notch. Let's see, you can get all the way around at the waist if you got the kibble the right spot, and he does got a little bit of kibble-licious problems there, and I haven't watched any reviews to see, you know, how this needs to go elsewise, but I still like this all the same. That's how I do it, so you can retain the waist articulation. He ain't going to get much back in the legs, so you can get the kibble up out of the way a little bit more if you need to or whatnot, but then he's got this little flap in the front that he can go forward pretty high and far. He's got 90, better 90 in the knee, and I got things that I focus. Sorry about that. Flies are biting and stuff. There's marsh right back over there, and then you got a little joint there that you can get a little bit of poses with to get a little bit more dynamic. You got a really tight ball joint. You can get that A-frame poses and what have you as you see fit, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get him into a pose and get him some final thoughts here in a moment. I'm going to try to get that cape on first though. Hold the phone, stop the press. I just took those wing tip things off, and you put this back up here, and you have like a little pew pew if you want to in his shoulder there. But you can take those blades off and totally utilize them as some ninja blades for this awesome Batman mech figure. That is really freaking cool. Now I'm going to try to get that cape onto him. And some final thoughts with this last configuration with the cape in hand. I am super duper impressed with this figure. Like I said, I love crossover figures. I love MMC Mastermind Creations work here. I mean, this is really awesome. Got the bendy wire cape, and it's kind of limited in what it can do, but it's a nice addition to a very awesome Batman crossover figure. I totally dig this, and I'm going to be questing to go after the black version of this now, because I love the way this blue and the gray and the gold bits look with this, and I'm a sucker for black Batman figures as well. The total outfit there, that is. I mean, articulation has got its little hindrances, but I mean, the quality and the paint work and everything else about this totally rocks. I highly recommend this, and tickled that Jimmy was willing to part with this and Joker. Joker will be coming up next. Hopefully I get another poolside review like I did here tonight. This is Thursday night, in the middle of Easter vacation. We went on a hike today, and I was a little bit tired. Came in and got my laps, getting ready to go up and eat some dinner right now in a second. Really thrilled to have this. Thank you again, Jimmy, for sending this out to me. Make sure to check down in the description below. Go check out Jimmy over at the Good, the Bad, the Awesome. And thanks again for sending it my way on vacation. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. And that's about going to do it for this very excellent Batman crossover figure from the excellent Mastermind Creations team. Y'all have a great and safe evening out there. Safe travels if you're traveling with your family. Until all are one, guys. Thanks for watching.